Yes.
Yeah, basically this match right now is Prestige versus Reflex. This is the first round in the lower brackets, which is actually, I would guess it would be this would be the semifinals. Because the way this is going to work is whoever wins this will play the loser of the upper bracket finals, and then we go into the grand finals where it's the winner of the lower bracket and the winner of the upper bracket facing off against each other, and I'd imagine that the lowest bracket winner comes in with a disadvantage. Usually you play, it's a double best of 3, but I think when I was talking to the EdgeGamer guys when this was being set up, we had maybe debated doing a best of 5 with a 1-map disadvantage. I don't really know what ended up getting decided on, but nonetheless, we are getting into things here on Mirage, and you said I think Reflex-Gamers actually picked the T side on Mirage. Interesting.
That's correct. Prestige won the knife round there. They chose Mirage, and Reflex got the side pick, and they went ahead and went with T here. And they're going to go ahead and just rushing out onto the B bomb site here. And Senior is going to pick up one. Marcus picks up one, and they got control of the B bomb site. It's a 4-on-3. As Kene is going to go ahead and take a couple shots into Icarus. Down to 50. Bomb is going to go ahead and get planted onto the B bomb site. As we have Dark with that Glock. We'll find one. Kene answers right back though, but it's down to a 2-on-2. As Senior and Goldie are the last ones alive here. Dark's going to go ahead and rush Senior. He's going to get dropped, and it's all down to Goldie here. He's going to be in upper apartments there, and he will be dropped. And that's going to be a first round on T's side to Reflex-Gamers.
Really on the shoulders of Dark and Icarus. Dark with a 3K, Icarus with a 2K. They were the last man standing, and they just got the kills they needed to get. I think Dark got the first one, and then Icarus came in and got another. Dark got one in window, then took one out in the get-right spot. It was a great play by both of those players. They took all the duels they needed to take. We did see Reflex-Gamers lose an anti-eco after winning pistol on Cash, so we'll see if they can get this round on the board. That would be huge for their confidence and their economy. They cannot afford to lose another one. We do see Icarus getting dropped early down to 42 HP, so not exactly the way they want to start the round, though. They do pick up 2 MAC-10s, an MP9 or an MP7, a Bison, and a Tech 9. Kind of an interesting buy. They're going to get a kill here, though. That's Kene down. Icarus getting sprayed from Cat's going to go for a duel on the man in jungle, and he does get taken down by Golden. Dark gets Senor, though. Bent Nerd is going to take down Golden, so it's now a 4 versus 2. Nade's going to rain around Big Box on Cat, and White Thunder with the Tech 9 is just going to bum rush him and take him down. Last man standing is Marcus. He's got a USB and a Dream, and unfortunately that Dream turns into a nightmare as he gets gunned down by Sprite and Spray, and that is 2 rounds on the board for Reflex-Gamers, and that's exactly what they needed to have happen there.
Yeah, we were kind of questioning Reflex taking T side if they had pick sides, and it looks like, even though it is just pistol rounds and it is pretty early, it looks like they are pretty strong here, and we have to see if they can keep up that momentum going into these next coming rounds here when both teams are fully buying here. So they're going to be setting up some set smokes for the A bomb sites here, and look at this! Prestige is actually giving them the entire bomb site here, and they're going to be slowly making their way back on through a connector there, and that one Tech 9 kill, and Pray and Spray is actually going to get another into Marcus here, so it's already down to a 5-on-2, as it's all down to Senior and Golden, as the bomb is taken away here. They're going to be making their way through T-spawn. One is in the palace, and one is on a ramp. And they're slowly taking a couple shots. They know where they are. Golden has a perfect opportunity to get a kill here, but no, he will back away. And Icarus with that Tech 9 will also find Senior. Last man alive, that's Golden, and he is running away as fast as he can. Can he get an exit kill? If he would have stayed there for another second, he would have maybe got a kill. And let's see what he can do. No, he will get dropped by Get Met Nerds, and that's going to be yet another round for Reflex-Gamers. Taking 3 rounds in a row here, opening up this match. And now a full buy coming in for both teams, so we'll see what they can do here.
Yeah, Reflex actually played that pretty nicely. They some set smokes, but it looks like they didn't really hit the way they intended. They smoked off window, but they didn't smoke jungle and connector. So if you smoke that right, it lands right between stairs and window area, and you cover jungle, window, connector, all of it. And then you can toss a smoke on stairs, toss a smoke in CT, which also did not hit, landed in the site. Then you can just storm the site. There's no contention unless the CTs push through the smokes, in which case you catch them off guard. But it was a good play from Reflex nonetheless to try and execute that smoke strategy. And looks like they're going to be trying to do it again here. And if the smokes do land this time, the CT smoke failing to connect. But there is a smoke for jungle and for stairs. Meanwhile, though, Golden on the balcony is going to drop 2 before Icarus takes him out. So that makes it a 2 versus 3 here. Senor Marcus and Kene versus Icarus. Get Bent Nerds. And Get Bent Nerds is going to find the first one with that AWP. They've got a decent hold here. There's a man on, or a man in Palace and a man Firebox. The man Firebox is going to get smoked out a little bit, and that's actually going to help him out a lot. As the CTs are going to push up. Get Bent Nerds gets another. That Senor makes it a 1v1, and he's got that off in window, or in Palace for that matter. Marcus sitting on the boost box here, baiting out the defuse, but running around like a herd of elephants. Gives it away that he is not holding it. And he's not going to have the time to hold this defuse. It should blow right here. So another round for Reflex-Gamers. And even though they got all the kills they needed, not able to win the round. And that should be another eco here from Prestige, unless they opt to force buy and maybe catch Reflex off guard. But Reflex, with all that money, going to be hard to catch them off guard.
Bach, I gotta apologize to you. The stream didn't hear it, but you did. I almost died in your ear, and I apologize about that. Took a sip of some Coke and it went down the wrong hole, but yeah, I'm good. I apologize for your ears if I hurt you there, buddy. But it's 4-0 as Reflex-Gamers doing work on T-side Mirage. As this is not playing out for Prestige the way they might have hoped it would, as they're already down 4 rounds here, and they will be saving. I see a Swag 7 in a Scout in the hands of that guy. The Swag 7 coming into work here will find 1. Had an opportunity to get 2, but will only get 1. White Thunder with the AK will find 1. Also, it's down to a 4-on-4. This bomb will be in the hands of Icarus. He will find a kill into Kene. With that Scout through smoke. Are you kidding me, that guy? Will find a kill of his own. Bomb will go down. Icarus finds another AK headshot. Can he get another? Oh, actually, Get Bent's going to go ahead and pop out with that op. Find that kill. Last guy is on stairs. And Icarus is watching with an AK. As that's going to be Senior, just kind of, you know, waiting for something to pop out.
And this was that textbook A-take again. Smoke stairs, smoke jungle cross, smoke CT, push the site. And I think that's why Reflex-Gamers opted to play the T side, because if you know how to do it, it's really hard to counter it unless you also know how to counter it. So for those of you that don't know how to counter it, the proper way to counter that take is to play in the site. So they're smoking out. Instead of playing jungle or playing stairs, you play cubby, or you play balcony, or you play firebox, or you play triple box. There's so many spots you can play in the A bomb site. Really, the best way to counter that strategy, though, is just smoke flash and get into better position. So if you see those smokes raining out, you got to push before they bloom, and then they don't see that aggressive position come because they're not used to it. If you watch pro teams play, whenever you see that set A strat, it doesn't really work out as well because they know how to counter it. You'll see a lot of teams now where they actually do a new strat, something that I saw Mouse Sports actually was the first team I've ever seen do it. They smoke off all of sites, they drop a smoke in front of pipe box, in between pipe and triple, and then they just rush right in through window and go B. It's actually one of the cooler strats I've seen, and it works out really well because they just don't see it coming. They assume it's an A take, and actually it turns out to be a B take. We are going to see some emphasis on mid here in round number 6, though. Kene getting the first kill, and Dark getting taken down by Bent Nerds, so he is the best player on Team Prestige there with a team kill of his own. Kene is going to find another kill, and it's down to Icarus and Bent Nerds. Bent Nerds has been off. Is going to try and take this duel in mid, but I have a feeling that that duel is not going to come. He does re-peek here, and he does get dropped. Kene, a bit of a foolish play there, giving them a free kill. He had no reason to peek, given that it was a 4 versus 2, and he knew there was an off-top mid. Might as well just let him sit there. He has to come to you. 20 seconds left on the round. There's no way they can put this round together at this point. So they're just going to try and save those guns if they can, unless they try to do something silly here. Golden in the window. Here's those op shots raining out from mid. Sees the spark of the bullet, but not able to spot that player out. He's actually behind the box. So it looks like they're going to survive with their weapons for yet another round here. And that's pretty big because Icarus can drop, as can Pray and Spray. So they'll be able to get hands in or guns in the hand of White Thunder and Get Bent Nerds. Actually, Get Bent Nerds already has a gun, so never mind. Spoke too soon. I forgot he saved the op. But still, they have plenty of money still, so that was a big save from them, keeping their economy a little bit more balanced. Not sure why White Thunder bought, as Pray and Spray has 50 there. He should have been buying him an AK. So that's going to be a big mistake. Bentnerd's going for that peek in mid, not able to find the shot. So things kind of falling apart a little bit here for Reflex-Gamers.
5-1 your scoreline. White Thunder's going to go ahead and open up the round there, taking down Marcus. And that's going to be a man advantage towards Reflex. As bomb will be in the hands of Pray and Spray. Going to be in over by B here. And wow, Kenny with that op on op action there. He's going to take down Get Bent Nerds. And that's going to swing things back to a 4-on-4. And they're going to start rotating around towards the A bomb side. As Prestige has left A basically completely open. We have one man over by window room. And it looks like Prestige is noticing this, and they're going to go ahead and make their way back over here. Reflex needs to take control of the bomb site very quickly, as the players for Reflex are taking control. Dark and Icarus will find kills. They're going to find yet another one, but right before Senior dies, he will take down Icarus down to a 1-on-3. The last man standing for Prestige will be that guy, as he is over in window room, jungle area. And they now know where he's at there, as the op shot runs out, and he's going to go ahead and save this op box. So it's going to be another round for Reflex here on T side.
And it does look like that guy is experiencing a bit of a lag, so that might be playing into it. He's sitting at 140 ping. Not sure if he's had that the whole game. I can't necessarily say for certain, but I'm pretty sure it's spiking because it's already starting to drop down a little bit here. But here's an important question for everyone: is Prestige international? Are they an international, or are they only based in North America? Because I would love to be able to call them Prestige Worldwide.
That'd be kind of cool, actually.
Worldwide.
Prestige Worldwide. We have a lot of PG fans, I guess you could say, in the chat, so maybe somebody will be able to answer that question for you. But yeah, that would be kind of a cool name, I guess.
Today they put liquid paper on a bee. It died.
I don't get that. I don't know if that's a joke or not.
Have you never seen Step Brothers?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god.
I know, I'm a terrible person.
No wonder you were. I was wondering why you didn't understand it. Yeah, that is from Step Brothers.
I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm gonna watch it after this match, or after we get done casting, just for you, buddy.
I don't know how you haven't seen it.
I'm a terrible person, that's why. But yeah, going into this 8th round here, it's already down to a 3-on-2, as Icarus will find a kill into that guy. Bomb is going to go ahead and get down, hopefully, here by Icarus. He's down to 19 HP. It's going to get down on the A-bomb side, down to a 3-on-2. Icarus down to 19 HP. He's going to get dropped. White Thunder's the only one left, and Senior is going to come around with that M4, drop both of them, get the defuse, and that's going to be a round finally for Prestige, going up 2 rounds here.
Yeah, and they're gonna need to start chaining some rounds together. At this point, they've already given too many to Reflex. And 6 rounds is more than enough T-side on Mirage. And if they lose any more, that's just icing on the cake for Reflex. If Reflex could get 7 or 8 rounds, that is devastating for Prestige. So Prestige obviously cannot allow Reflex to take another round. They basically need to win out at this point, because even 9-6, not exactly the best CT side on what has become a very CT-sided map in recent memory in Mirage.
Muted. Microphone activated.
Hey, it looks like they are international, so you have free reign there, buddy. Prestige International. I like that.
Prestige Worldwide.
Or yeah, Prestige Worldwide. You need to make a sound effect. That's pretty awesome. But
I can't believe you've never seen that. Like, you've never heard of like Boats and Hoes or anything like that?
No.
The Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria. Oh my gosh. I'll do you in the bottom while I'm drinking sangria.
Oh,
Nachos and lemon heads on my dad's boat.
You're just dropping lines.
You really have to.
I'm going to after we cast. I will do that for you, man. So 6-2 will be your scoreline here going into the next round, as bomb will be in the hands of Get Bent Nerds. As Icarus will spot one, that beautiful op shot by Golden. I think that was a no-scope, and he does get legged, but he will get taken down. But Kene answers right back, so it's down to a 4-on-4. As the bomb will be in the hands of Get Bent over by the A bomb side. Pray and Spray's actually over by B. He's gonna spray and trying to distract there, but no, they're staying on the A bomb site. Dark's gonna find one. We have that one guy under balcony. He's gonna find a couple with those FAMASs, and they just shut down Reflex-Gamers. They got 9 seconds left, and White Thunder is the LMS. Can he find a kill before this all is over? No, he doesn't. And that's gonna be LOL comes out there with the Glock. But yeah, that's gonna be a round for Prestige here. 3-6 now.
That round, him staying alive, really actually kind of hurt him a little bit. He's able to save the AK, so he's lucky he didn't die at the end, because if he had died, he only had like $900. So he wouldn't have been able to buy anything, maybe armor, but that would have been foolish in that. So yeah, he was able to save, but taking those duels may be a little bit foolish. They are up 6-3, and they want to try and hold on to as many guns as they possibly can to potentially take a 7th round and maybe even an 8th. So maybe it's just a matter of him not necessarily being aware of the game meta. You know, you're in a 1 versus 3 with an AK. You don't take that duel, you need to get out. Or maybe it's just the fact that he got pinched in too quickly and he couldn't get out. I don't really know. I didn't really see all that developed into that. But still, he was able to save it, so not necessarily the end of the world here. But we are going to see a bit of a split by 2 AKs in the hands of Pray and Spray and White Thunder. Icarus with the P250, Dark with the Tech 9 armor, and Get Bent Nerds with a Glock only. I imagine that's because he's trying to save up for that office. It's been his weapon of choice thus far on Mirage. So we are going to see things starting out nicely with a head or a body shot there from Kenny taking down Icarus, making it a 5 versus 4, and Senor is going to get a kill on Get Bent Nerds. Mark is taking down White Thunder. But there's Pray and Spray with that AK, the one of the 2 AKs on the team, taken down 2. Senor and Marcus dropped. It makes it a 2 versus 3, and a bomb is going to be planted in the B bomb site. Golden knew exactly where that man was sitting. That was Pray and Spray, and Kenny coming around with the off is going to finish him off. Dark now, last man standing here, 1 versus 2. M4 in hand, he's down to 56 HP. He does have armor, so he could potentially take this. That guy's going to come in from Cat, though, and spray him down from the get right spot. So that is a round on the board for Prestige, making it 6-4. And they're definitely trying to keep things interesting here on the CT side of Mirage.
Definitely. So 4-6, 6-4, whatever, same thing. Prestige stringing some rounds together here, and that's awesome for them. As Reflex-Gamers, they chose T side, and it's working out for them so far. They are up 2 rounds here on the 11th round. And this is going to be a full buy for, well, not a full buy. White Thunder actually only going to go ahead and have a deagle as we head into this 11th round. As we're going to go ahead and follow Dark here. He has a smoke in hand. Send up for a set smoke onto the A bomb site. As one goes over, we're going to follow the smoke, and it's a perfect smoke over there, pretty much, as they execute onto the A bomb site, or tried to actually. Flashes come out. There's going to be one under balcony, one over by firebox, one on stairs here. They're stacking the A bomb site. This could not turn out good for Reflex, but they're killing them left and right here. This is turning out perfect for them, as Gimbank will get dropped. It's down to a 4-on-2. Senor and Kenny are the only ones left for Prestige. Go ahead and find them. Kenny is on stairs with that op. He's going to find one. No, actually, Senior's going to steal that kill from him. So it's down to a 3-on-2, as both members are over by connector stairs area. They know one's over in CT. Senior's going to find another kill. Kenny's going to jump over Tetris and find yet another. They're going to try to get this defuse here. And Senior with that M4 will drop Dark, and that's a perfect retake by Prestige, and that's going to be a great round for them, going 5-6.
Yeah, that was a big round for Prestige there. They're chaining down the rounds together. I can't really speak here. Not sure what happened. But the money on Reflex still decent enough to buy at least one more time before they have to eco. But yeah, I mean, that was textbook. They had 2 men. It was a 2 versus 4. And they just found the shots they needed. And unfortunately, it was really more of a misplay by Reflex. They were kind of taking duels one by one as opposed to trying to trade out. And ultimately, they lose the round because of it. So 5-6 for Prestige, not bad considering they were down pretty heavily on the CT side of Mirage. So definitely looking to mount that comeback here coming into round number 12.
So 5-6 is your scoreline. Kenny is going to be in mid with that op there. And Pray&Spray is actually going to go ahead and get taken down by a FAMAS. And Kenny's going to hear this. He's going to go ahead and rotate around. and smokes yet again are going to be raining down onto the A-bomb site. And we have 3 members of the CT Prestige over there, and Get Bent is actually going to find a kill into Golden, and the sprays were just a distraction, excuse me, as they ran all the way back through T-spawn and are running onto the B-bomb site now. But Senior is waiting there, and they're gonna be stopped here in their tracks. It's down to a 3-on-2-on-1 as Icarus will find another kill and will find a second, and it's down to a 1-on-1. He's gonna get the bomb plant here as the last man standing is gonna be that guy, and he's making his way on Cat.
Look at the position here from Icarus. This is textbook. He's playing the boxes here. It hides him off from market and gives him strong position over the man in apartments if he comes there, or if he comes Cat. And he does take down that guy who was pushing up from the get right spot. So nice play from Icarus there in that 2v1 bomb plant and defend. And that's 7 on the board for Reflex, and that's not exactly what Prestige needed, because they've already given up too many rounds as it is. And if Reflex can win this, they're going to put Prestige on an eco, potentially make the score 9-5. So that would be huge. Actually, it looks like Prestige is going to opt to eco here. I thought they had the money to buy. Instead, they're going to go for some pistol armor buys. Senor with the 5.7 armor. Kene oddly picks up an op armor. Golden with the 5.7 armor and 2 flashbangs, a 5.7, or no, a P250, I believe, on that guy. Deagle on Marcus. Kenny with the off is going to get 1. That's a big opening frag for Prestige. Going to get 2 as well. That's White Thunder and Bent Nerds down. So maybe that off buy is working out like they expected it to. Meanwhile, though, Icarus with the AK is going to find the shots onto that guy. They get a 3 versus 4 here. The problem with that off buy is that, yeah, it can hold B greatly, but it's going to have to come on a retake, because they're probably going to try and storm this A site here. As Spray and Spray makes his way through Connector, getting taken down to 44 HP. He's going to get that duel with the Deagle, but he get traded out by Golden, who comes up from Connector and guns him down from behind. Icarus, another kill for him on the round. That's Kene down, making it a 2 versus 2. Icarus and Dark. And Golden's going to get taken down by Icarus. A 3K now for him. So Icarus and Dark versus Senor. Senor and Connector is going to go for that 5.7 spray down. Not able to find the shots. Icarus takes him down. So good round there from Reflex. And if you look at the money on Prestige, even though they just ecoed, really not that good. You got Senor sitting at 4K, Golden at 2,200. He must have been the man that picked up that off that round. Maybe dropped it away. So that's not ideal, and we might be seeing another eco here. It looks like they are going to opt to eco. So this could be 2 rounds in a row here for Reflex. Make it 9-5. And at that point, that's just way too many rounds to give the T side on Mirage.
As they're going to go ahead and smoke mid here, Pray and Spray with that AK will find another here. He's going to find Dark also, and I'm stuck on this darn smoke again as kills are happening. It's going to be a very quick eco round, though, as Kenny is the only one left here. Moving over into, through T-spawn, excuse me. There we go. As I get my camera fixed here, Get Bent will pick up an AK. They all have AKs. Kenny with that pistol, though, will find White Thunder. And the bomb is taken away. It's all down to him. He has 1 HP, and that nade is going to go ahead and take him down. And that's going to be a very quick round for Reflex here. And we are in the last round of the first half, going into this this very nice Mirage. And Reflex-Gamers picked T side, and it paid off in spades so far.
Yeah, they definitely thought they had something on Mirage, and you can see why. They've been executing decent strats on A. The smoke strat has been working. I think they started to really lose rounds, though, when they started to try and control mid. And Kene with that op has been quite a presence. He is the top fragger for the CT, sitting at 15 and 12. Icarus losing the duel here in mid early, so the top fragger for the T's is down. But they haven't really been able to do much about his presence in mid, so I think they should maybe they should have gone back to working that A take a little bit more, because it seemed to be working no matter how many times they did it. Instead, they put emphasis on mid, and they've lost that battle quite a few times. Kene, another kill from him in mid. That's White Thunder down. So a 2K on the round as they opt to put a man in underpass. That's the 4-man Dark, and he's going to get dropped from a very close range shot. Not sure if that was a no-scope or not.
It was.
But a great shot from Kenny nonetheless. It's still 5 up for Prestige, 2 up for Reflex. And he's going to get another kill in mid. That's the 4K as Get Bent Nerds is dropped, and he is looking for that ace right now. The last man standing is Spray and Spray. He's in apartments, and Kene way out of position to find that kill. But we'll see if Spray and Spray is able to get the lead kill here on Senor. Nope. that is another round on the board for Prestige, making it 9-6. So a round they really needed to win there, considering they had already lost a little bit too many. But still, 9-6 as the T side on Mirage. You got to be happy about that.
So yeah, very nice 4K for Kinney there, trying to get that ace. But I gotta say, man, they picked the T side and they did work on it, and I'm actually really impressed. You know, we are just watching some community games here, but it seems like a lot of these community teams actually kind of practice together, and it's really impressive to see this kind of gameplay. You know, just for some community teams. So I'm pretty impressed here as we head into the second half. 6-9 will be your score line as Reflex-Gamers switch over to the CT, and they're going to be coming out onto the A bomb site full force here. As Gibbent actually takes a couple pop shots at his own teammate here, but that doesn't matter because they're dropping players left and right here. And wow, just like that, Senior and that guy are the last ones left. As the bomb will be dropped, Gibbent finds another kill and will find a beautiful headshot into Senior. And that's going to be another round, pistol round, that is, for Reflex-Gamers.
That's kind of what I imagine old school warfare would be like, just a bunch of people shooting guns and not hitting anything, because back in the day guns were so inaccurate because there was no rifling of the barrels or anything like that, so bullets just kind of went everywhere. They just ran into the A site and everyone was just shooting at everyone. There was just bullets flying everywhere. It was absolute mayhem, and eventually Reflex-Gamers was able to hit the shots to take down Prestige, but that was kind of nuts.
Definitely was. 6-10 here as Reflex-Gamers will pick up that pistol round. They're going to go ahead and have a mix buy here. White Thunder is going to pick up a Tech 9 from a T and just keep it as his own, as Gibbent will have the scout there. And all members of Prestige are over in the B halls here, B apartments, and they're just sitting over in kitchen just waiting for a push here, it seems. As I guess they're making themselves some noodles, some pre-match or pre-push lunch. Maybe a sandwich or two, as they're just waiting here. 50 seconds left on the clock, and they are slowly waiting. This is amazing patience by them. And if you notice here, Bach, Reflex-Gamers, they're not pushing at all. They are very, very patient. They're waiting for things to happen. They're not out there looking for kills, or they're not out there being aggressive.
Even though they bought the guns to do that, you know, the MP7s and MP9s, they're the kind of gun you want to get into aggressive position with, because playing passive is a little tough due to the fact that the gun has terrible range. It's not really that great from far away. If you were able to take that close fight, you're only facing up against Glocks. But it doesn't matter anyway. I do see Reflex coming out with this. They just have a strong position, and here we talk about kills raining out. Good lord. The only man able to get a frag is Senor, and he's dropped pretty quickly. The last man standing was Golden, taken down by Dark. Almost a clean sweep there for Reflex, and that's going to be 11-6, so this could be big here. If they can chain these rounds together, they will be up 6 rounds on Prestige, and they're moving into the CT side of Mirage. That's definitely massive, and they just need to keep that rhythm going for 4 more rounds, and it's all she wrote for Team Prestige.
And they will be on a save here going into this next round, 11-6, as White Thunder will pick up a M4A1S here, and it looks like they might be doing the exact same thing again. Setting up in kitchen, looking at some broken chairs. It looks like they're discussing the quality of the chairs, and making some soup again, some sandwiches. But yeah, again, they're just sitting here being patient, and again, Reflex-Gamers, they have the weapons to do it, but they're just being patient also. They're not pushing in, not being aggressive, which honestly, if one of them were to rush in there, it would probably be pretty devastating to them.
Even if they were able to just spray that the plywood here, if they sprayed that plywood, good God, they would hit so many people, because they're right in the line of sight from the wallbang spot. But I guess it doesn't really matter here. They're going to try and smoke and flash their way out. Here come the T's jumping out from window and van. And different positioning here from the CTs is going to allow them to get the site. Icarus takes down Golden. That's only one man down, and they were able to get the bomb planted. Not bad. White Thunder, though, cleaning up. Takes down 2. Icarus gets another himself. Last man standing is Senor, who gets 1. That's Dark, but he is traded out quickly. So a nice round there from Prestige. Able to get that bomb planted, definitely going to help their economy for their first full buy round. But down 12-6, this first buy round better be amazing, or Reflex is just going to take away with this and just go nutty and potentially end this game out 16-6. So there's a lot of emphasis placed on this round. They do have enough economy to buy potentially in the next round if they can get the bomb plant and a couple frags. But if they lose that, it's pretty much GG. And if they lose this and they can't buy in the next round, that's going to be really rough. Probably put them about 13 or 4, it's going to put them at 14-6. Not exactly ideal.
So I'm looking at the brackets here. EdgeGamers, the very first match we had versus Prestige, went 16-3. And the last match, Hillsgamer versus Reflex, 16-9. So as we can see, Reflex-Gamers, it looks like I said, they practiced it. It looks like they practiced together. They played together as a team, and it's working out for them so far here, at least on Mirage, as they are up 6 rounds. As already it's down to a 5-on-2. Make that a 5-on-1 as Icarus is your LMS. Bomb's going to go down on the A bomb site, and this was a very good round for Prestige here. They were able to buy rifles and actually do a big damage, do a lot of work here to Reflex-Gamers.
Yeah, and Reflex-Gamers not really ready for it, I guess. Icarus is going to grab that op and try and save it. Wise play from him. They have plenty of money to rebuy, but that op is $47.50, and something that a lot of people don't understand about CS:GO economy is that every gun gives you different money when you get a kill. And right now, the two cheap guns are the op and the CZ75. CZ still only gives you $100, as does the op. So you really have to keep that gun for multiple rounds to balance the economy of buying it out. But it even hurts just keeping it on the board, because every time you pick up that op, you throw away a rifle. Then you got to rebuy the rifle when you drop the AWP. So it's something that I've kind of wondered, if you don't have a solid offer, don't put it in anyone's hands, because it's only going to hurt your team. It's not going to make them better.
So 12-7 is your score here, round 20, as Prestige able to pick up a round there on T side, and they will have rifles, but it looks like Golden is just going to only have a Tech 9 for now, which is kind of odd. As I take a peek at his money, he only had about $1,000 to work with, it looks like. So he did buy a couple flashes, so there's that for him, and some head armor. So pretty interesting buy. Dark is going to have a P90 here. Get Bent is going to go ahead and get dropped by Marcus. See what I did there? Get Bent, get dropped. Haha. As Marcus will also fall. It's down to a 3-on-4. Parade Spade will get dropped by Kenny's op here. He might find another kill. He does! Over on Cat. Great kill by him. Down to a 3-on-2. That's Icarus and Dark, and the last one's alive. Icarus whiffs an op shot here. Can he find one over on the CT player over by CT ramp? Icarus with that op will find Kenny. There goes their amazing op player down. It's down to a 2-on-2. That guy is sitting at 6 HP for Prestige, and Icarus is sitting at 38. Bomb will be in the hands of that guy. Icarus is going to peek out and find that op kill, and now it's down to a 1-on-1. Senior with 1 HP, Icarus with 38. And actually, if he gets tagged by that fire, he's dead. But he won't, and he has the bomb in hand. This is a really interesting situation, as Icarus, all he has to do is get tagged, and he will, with that USPS into Senior, and that's a great round for Icarus at least, but that's another round for Reflex-Gamers.
Reflex lost a lot of money on that round. Losing multiple players, taking it down to that kind of situation is tough. Icarus obviously hitting an insane shot on the planter right through the corner of the box. You saw his foot pop up. Stopping the bomb plant was big, because ultimately Icarus put the last man standing into a position where he has to push. So Icarus could just hold the angle all day, and that's why that round went in favor of Reflex. And now Prestige is on an eco, and that's a round they couldn't afford to lose. We talked about it. Now it's going to be potentially 14-7 in favor of Reflex unless this eco round comes together for Prestige. And being as how they only have one man with armor, it's going to be really difficult, because aim punch in this game is just completely insane.
Icarus with that USPS will find Kenny there, and the artist on a save round here. Icarus with the op is going to find yet another kill, and that's going to be just like that, down to a 5-on-3. Icarus tagged down to 44 HP, as bomb will be in mid there in the hands of that guy, as they're just looking for a place to go right now. And it looks like Golden's actually pushed up onto the A bomb site and stairs. He may get himself a kill here. If we see what he does.
He's going to have a hard time with that Glock.
As he's over on the A bomb site, and that would have been a perfect opportunity for him, but unfortunately Spray and Spray is going to find the kills with that M4. Dark's going to round up that round for him, and it's going to be yet another round for Reflex-Gamers, going up 7 rounds now.
Yeah, and you could see that was a clean sweep round from Reflex, and they are pretty much looking on point to take this map now. You're going to see a full buy here from Prestige, but they're putting a lot of eggs in that basket. Senor down to 200, Golden down to 100, Kenny at 1,700. Those players should not be able to buy in the next round should they lose this, so they'll only have 2 players that would potentially be able to buy. So they absolutely have to get this bomb planted if they want to fight for overtime. Or they have to take the round. There's no other choice. They have to get the bomb planted and lose, or they can win the round in either way, either planting the bomb or getting the frags. Ideally getting the kills, because even though the bomb gets you bonus money, you want to try and hurt the economy of Reflex as much as possible, because they have changed enough rounds together now that Icarus is at 7,300, Prey and Spray is at 5,600. So, not ideal. Get Bent Nerds is going to push to Palace and take down Golden, but that guy and Senor coming up with 2 quick. Get Bent Nerds and Prey and Spray dropped. Icarus with the point-blank shotgun-style op-frag coming in, takes down Senor, and he's going to be playing the stairs perfectly. Goes for the grenade kill, takes down that guy, Kene, pushing up Connector, gunning down Icarus from behind. So it's now a 2 versus 2. Marcus and Kene versus White Thunder and Dark, and there is so much on this round right now for Reflex and for Prestige. Either team is going to be looking really good after winning this. They're going to be feeling great. And here comes a duel over on the A bomb site. There's a man behind the firebox, and he's getting into a duel with White Thunder. White Thunder not able to find the shot, but Dark going for the jump peek takes him down. Kenny hears the bomb, and he does take down the diffuser. Not sure what White Thunder was thinking there. He absolutely had to defend that bomb planter. Kenny coming up with the 2 frags there, finishing off the round nicely for Prestige, but he's going to die. And he loses the op. And the money to buy the op is just not there from him. A player is going to have to drop him if they want to put that on the board, and I don't think they're going to. Instead, they go for full P90 buy.
I gotta say, that op flick was just absolutely gorgeous by Kene, and definitely what an amazing opper he is. And yeah, just like you said, they're going with a full P90 Russian to be here. Balls to the wall. Let's see what they can do. Let's see what if Reflex is prepared for it. Dark's going to find one. White Thunder's going to find yet another. Kenny's going to pick up the first kill for Prestige, and they're going to try to get this bomb down here. But it's down to a 2-on-4. The P90 train did not work out for him, it seems. That's down to a 2-on-3. Kenny finds yet another kill here, and it's all down to a 2-on-2. Well, maybe I spoke too soon here. As the ball will go down, it's down to a 2-on-1 as Get Bent Nerds is the only one left for Reflex Gaming. He's going to be in market now with the M4. As he slowly...
They took some duels they didn't need to take there, and that's ultimately what dropped them down so low. You know, they had those ops, and they tried to re-peek too many times. Get Bent is going to peek bench and take down Kenny. It's a 1 versus 1. Marcus with that P90, and Get Bent Nerds with that M4. Here comes the smoke or whatever it was. Oh my gosh!
I don't think he has time.
Kit.
No time.
No kit. He might have had enough time if he didn't hit the wall and had a kit. He could have gotten that defuse. Instead, that's around 4 Prestige, making it 9-14, and that's going to put Reflex-Gamers on eco, so Prestige could potentially take it now 10-14, and the comeback could very well be real.
I love the comments, by the way, after that op shot. Kenny, please take me. Kenny made me take a long shower after that. Yeah, right. It was. I mean, his op shots are just nutty. They really are, and he's the strongest player. Let me check the scoreboard here. Yeah, 27-18 right now. And over on the other side, Icarus sitting at 33 kills. So definitely a great, some top fraggers there. As Golden is going to go ahead and open things up with that Tech 9 dropping White Thunder. Get Bent Nerds is sitting over by Palace. He's going to get dropped by Kenny's with that op. And they're going to be executing onto the A bomb site here, and there's going to be lots of damage happening right now. That guy and Kenny finding kills. It's all down to Icarus with the USPS in a dream. Can he get some headshots here? That would be absolutely incredible. I would die, but no. The nice team kill by Kenny. And Golden's going to go ahead and drop Icarus. So that's going to be yet another round for Prestige. And they're stringing it together now, gaining some confidence.
One of the biggest changes to this game that people don't even know about, at least on the casual level, which is what a lot of the community players, like the guys on Prestige, no offense to anybody, I'm just saying that community players typically don't understand, is that when you play competitive, back before they changed the death amount for team killing or the punishment, that was like huge. That was like colossally huge. It sucked. If you killed a teammate, you were broke the next round. It really hurt your economy. Instead, now it's only like a few $100. I think you lose like $300 or $400 if you TK. So you were kind of like, oh, you know, whatever. It's a smoke and a flash, not that big of a deal. Whereas before it was like, well, I guess I'm not buying a rifle next round if I die.
So 14-10 is your scoreline. 25th round, as Prestige is bringing it back here. As it's going to be hard for them. They do have full rifles here. Kenny with that op in the hand. White Thunder's going to go ahead and whiff that smoke throw, though. And, yeah, it looks like Prestige is playing very passively, it seems.
Yeah, the double op buy on Prestige, Kene and Golden with ops. No op on Reflex. And they are wise to play this passively, although I kind of wonder. It looks like the man in window, okay, he is playing back by Sawhorse. So good. He's playing that the way you're supposed to. A lot of teams should play it this way, and they don't. Kene with the op is going to find one over by connector, though. That's pray and spray down. And that's going to give him a lot of information as he's able to push all the way into connector. And he's going to be coming in on the flank. Golden, meanwhile, with the headshot into White Thunder. Dark able to trade out, takes down Senor. Marcus taking down Dark. Icarus finally shot onto Marcus. So some trades going back and forth here. Kene finally on that flank, able to take down Icarus. It's a 1 versus 3 retake here. Get Bent Nerds with the M4A1S. And if he dies here, it's another eco for Reflex. They are too broke. I'm kind of wondering if he should try and find that op and save. Instead, it looks like he's going to go for it. He's going to spot a man out over in Market who takes the off shot and whiffs. And there's the repeat from Golden, able to take him down. So you can see the money on the CT side. The richest player at 3,300 is Icarus. So it's going to be another eco, and that's going to make it 14-12, assuming that Prestige takes this. So way more in this than I would have given them, considering the fact that they started out so rough on this map on the CT side.
Definitely. So unless Reflex-Gamers can do something nutty, which honestly, I'm not, you know, calling it out here. They could do something, and that would be a 15th round for them. But we're gonna have to see as Prestige CS. Kenny with that op, especially. We're gonna have to see what they can do. Bomb is gonna be in the hands of Golden. They're gonna be over by the A bomb site as smokes and flashers are gonna come in. And they're going to take a couple pop shots into the bomb site here. But unfortunately, they're going to pay as Kenny's going to get knocked down to 39. And Golden is also going to get knocked down to 64. And they're going to go ahead and rotate out of there. They're going to be moving over to the B bomb site, it seems. And it looks like Reflex-Gamers are actually seeing this happen or reading it like a book. Because they're over back to the B bomb site. But Senior pushed out there. He's going to find one AK into Icarus there. Marcus is going to peek out, find another, and they have full control over the B bomb site. So a very nice rotate by Prestige is going to have them the bomb plant, presumably, and possibly, most likely this round here.
Yeah, at this point, it's now a 2 versus 5. Now a 1 versus 5 as White Thunder and Get Bent Nerds get dropped. Senor gets dropped as well. A clean sweep round, almost a team ace. The only player not getting a kill is Golden. That's making it 14-12. But the full buy is on here for Reflex, and they're going to need to shut down Kenny. If they can shut down Kenny's op, that pretty much opens up the round for them. You could watch when they played on the opposite side. When Kenny would get the pick in mid, the team would fall apart. So ultimately, that op has to be out of the hands of Kenny in order for them to win rounds. And right now, they haven't been able to counter his op at all. So the story of this round is going to be who's going to come out the victor. Is somebody going to finally take down Kenny? If not, it could be another round on the board for Prestige.
So 14-12 here, and Prestige staging a great comeback, it seems, as Get Bent will find one, but Kenny with that op, as we were talking about. Actually, he goes ahead and picks up an N4. He drops the op4 and M4. That's really interesting to see. As we head into this round, down to a 4-on-4. Actually, make that 4-on-3. Icarus, their best player, gets dropped. And it's down to a 3-on-3 now, as Senior's going to find a kill, and they have control of the B bomb site now. Bomb is going to go ahead and go down, and the CTs will have to retake on this B bomb site. We have two members of the team of Reflex and Market. Make that 1 as Kenny's going to go ahead and drop him. And it's all down to Dark. 3-on-1, and he has an M4. And this is not looking good for Reflex at all.
Yeah, not at all. They're going to be potentially staring at a tie score here. They should have to maybe eco here. At this point, I can't recall how many rounds in a row they've lost. They might build up enough loss bonus that they can force buy or buy up, but if they can't, they're on that borderline. They got players at 4,000, 4,300, 3,800. I think they should maybe pick up a rifle on Pray and Spray, keep the 2 rifle setup, go with pistols across the board, try and get a pick, put a gun in the hands of of the other players. If not, I don't know. I kind of question this buy altogether. I almost think they should just save. Maybe Dark gets a kill with his M4, picks up another gun and tosses it to a friend. They get a couple frags, take it, make it 14-14, but they'll have a full buy, like a real full buy in the next round. Instead, they're opting for this force buy, and if they lose this, they're going to be so broke that they're going to actually potentially go down 15-14, and then they're going to have to full buy up and play for overtime.
So as you were talking, they were pretty much doing almost exactly you said, but unfortunately, I guess somebody's decided to go ahead and buy up, and they buy a couple of FAMASas and a P90 over on Reflex's side. So it's down to, it's 13-14 here, and we could be looking at a tie game possibly, if not Prestige coming back to win this. We're going to have to see what they can do here as we head into this next round.
Oh.
And Kenne gets dropped.
A rare miss.
With that op, and get bent also funny one. So this is turning out so far for Reflex, and this has turned out perfect. It's down to a 2-on-1, make that a 3-on-2, but now it's all down to Senior. He is over by B apartments. He is all alone. Bomb is all the way down by A, and this should be the 15th point for Reflex-Gamer, unless poor Senior here with 22 HP and an AK and a dream can pull off something nutty.
Yeah, this was the force buy apparently working out in spades here. Last man standing is Senor, so he's got to come up huge here. And he's only got 15 seconds left. He should probably just save that AK or try and find it off if he can. He's going to go down to darken window, so at least he doesn't die after the clock expires. But that puts Reflex now on match point. And since this is a best of 1 in the lower brackets, Prestige is playing for their livelihood here. If they lose this round, that's for them. They are out. Reflex-Gamers will be facing off against the loser of EdgeGamers and HellGamers, who will play in the next match. Then the winner of that game will go on to play the winner of the upper bracket game in the grand finals. So Reflex-Gamers got to be stoked after taking that round and putting themselves on match point. And meanwhile, Prestige got to be demoralized. They were doing so well. They were coming back so great. But they just lost one too many rounds, and they put it right in the hands of Reflex.
So match point for Reflex here, and Golden's already tagged down to 20 HP with a bomb in hands, and they're over all by the A bomb site here. And it looks like this could be yet another rotation. Let's see if Reflex-Gamers fall for it again. It looks like they might be. They only have one player over on Cat. That's going to be White Thunder. And they're still taking some pop shots around the A bomb site. That's going to be one player in mid here getting taken down. I believe that's Kenne getting taken down to 27. And they're all the way over by the all by B bomb site. And White Thunder, he left Cat almost. And now they're going to have, if they pop out, they're going to have control of the B bomb site. Dark finds a kill into Senior. It's down to a 4-on-4. Kenne and Golden are tagged down on HP very low. But it's down to a 3-on-4. Bomb's going to go down. And now it's down to Reflex-Gamers on match point to be able to retake and get that defuse.
Yeah, the clock is ticking away here. Flash is raining out, but all these players are lit. Marcus at 47, Kenne at 27, Golden at 20. They only have to find a few shots. That's the first one down Golden. It's now a 3 versus 3. Marcus and Kenne sitting at a combined 67 HP. That's going to be a nice shot from Icarus, taking down one. Marcus finds a kill on the Pray and Spray. Icarus with the final headshot. They need to get on this bomb right now. And Dark with the defuse. He's going to have enough time. That's GG in favor of Reflex.